Hector the collector collected bits of string, collected dolls with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring, pieces of picture puzzles, bent up nails and ice cream sticks, twists of wires, worn out tires, paper bags and broken bricks, old chipped faces, half shoelaces, gouting gums that wouldn't shoot, leaky books that wouldn't float, and stopped up horns that wouldn't toot, butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up leaves and patched up socks, worn out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs with cracks. Hector the collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. Hector the collector called to all the people, come and share my treasured trunk. And the silly, slightest people came and looked and called it junk. Belinda Blue was furious. She fumed, I'm really mad. This is the worst experience that I've ever had. She beat her fist against the wall. She pounded it on the floor. I am livid, she exploded, and I am bilious to the core. She wrung her hand, she tore her hair, her tantrum grew and grew. I am angry, 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 shrieked enraged Belinda Blue. She seemed to be beside herself and raced around the room. She roared so loud the neighbors thought they'd heard a sonic boom. Her rage was unabated. It appeared she never quit. In fact, she seemed to savor every second of her fit. Such an overwhelming scene. But at lunch her mother said, please eat just one green bean. This is my poster. The theme of the poster is music. This is onomatopoeia. I spelled it wrong because I didn't practice my language yet. So, and here's music that has onomatopoeia in it. Kaploop is onomatopoeia. Woohoo is close to onomatopoeia, but it is actually an interjection. An interjection is something like woohoo or yay or wow. And here's just a band that's playing the music with onomatopoeia in it, and it's called Emoji House Rock. And then there are just some presents for decoration. And a simile. A simile is something using like or as. Simile identification, jackpot, which is as or like. Their singing is as magical as a fairy tale. True fact. And I just put a unicorn, just to be decorative. Personification. What is personification? Personification, making something not alive seem like it is alive. like the keyboard. The keyboard it's not alive, but you're making it seem like it is alive by making it talk. And then there's just someone going down there. Alliteration. Alliteration is using the same syllable over and over again. Draining Dracula, drain the drug down the drain. Song, and then that's his servant that's crying because it doesn't want to be a servant. They drain the drug down the drain. And then there's just some music playing to go with the theme music. And a metaphor. How the emoji became the actual, how the emoji conductor became the actual music. And then there's the emoji conductor, and he became music. And just to add a bonus, I put idiom. Want to learn more? Idiom is here. Do not fear. Idiom. When a person says something but they mean something else. Break a leg. Don't, okay? Information station. Did you know hyperbole is like an exaggeration? That interjections are kind of like onomatopoeia? Well, now you know. And I made a backside just to help a little more. If you still do not get figurative language, then here's a workspace for you. Have fun. There's a workspace. Or if that is not you, then here are some examples of figurative language. She was as pretty as a mannequin. Hyperbole. It has been 80,000 years until school has started. A sentence. Wink, wink. Personification. I am sorry you are chewed. Pencil. Alliteration. Perfect, pricey, puny, panda pony. Online Pia. Moo, moo. Oh, earplugs, please. And now you can make up your own figurative language. And now, my friends, before you stop learning from what I have learned, I hope that this poster helped you. Goodbye, everyone. Until the next project, goodbye.
Great. Would you share with us what you liked, learned, and any changes you would make?
I like kind of sketching it out, like coloring it. I learned that if you aren't distracted, then you can really do a lot with your work. And what I would have changed is I might have maybe added like a little definition on the side because I just gave like little examples, which might not be the best way to learn.
Great. Give her a big hand. Woo-hoo!
Little kindness, sprinkle it as you go. Send it into the world, watch it ebb and flow. You'll plant a kindness garden, and you'll find that your own happiness will grow and grow and grow. Aim high to the sky. Aim high to the sky in all that you do, because you just never know what it takes to be you. Be strong and be brave, but at the same time be kind. And always be sure that you're using your mind, and nothing gets left behind. This is my biography poster report. My name is Danielle. The person I chose to study is Marie Curie. This is her portrait. She was born November 7th, and she died July 4th, 1934. She was famous for leadership, science, being first, courage, and other. And some childhood facts are she was born in Warsaw, Poland, and she was very poor as a child. And to make money, she made homemade shoes, and her parents never hugged or kissed her. And Marie discovered two new elements for the periodic table, which is uranium and radium, which are symbolized as Ra for radium and U for uranium. And Marie was the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize. She was also the first person in the world to have ever won 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields, chemistry and physics. She shared a physics Nobel Prize with her husband Pierre. who was a famous scientist. And Marie's discovery of radioactivity leads to the development of X-rays to diagnose and treat diseases which people use even today. And if this person's story was turned into a movie, I would call it The Life of a Female Pioneer. This is Marie winning the Nobel Prize, and this is her and her husband Pierre in the lab, and this is Marie studying about the periodic table. And a quotable quote, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood." And a life lesson. Something important that I learned from this person was, do not let your obstacles stop you from reaching your goals. And if I could describe her in 5 words, it would be smart, hardworking, focused, eager, and interesting. And Marie Curie inspired many Nobel Prize winners, which are female scientists, such as Elizabeth Blackburn, who won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2009 and is still alive today studying at the UCSF. And here are some super resources about Marie Curie that I used. And the Nobel Prize Committee didn't want her to receive the Nobel Prize because Marie Curie was a woman. And there's actually a fellowship named after her. And Marie Curie influenced a lot of Nobel Prize winners alive today. And something tragic that happened to her was she died because of the reason she was famous, studying radioactivity, because she had exposure to radioactivity. And if you take an x-ray in a doctor's office, you would probably notice they cover you up because they don't want you to be exposed to radioactivity. She, however, was exposed to radioactivity, and that is the reason that she got killed. Thank you. I think I'm good at memorizing my poems and bringing good props for them, and I need to work on speaking clearer and looking at the audience.